A tiny Korean side dish begins with a sight that almost looks unreal. Thousands of glossy marinated anchovies move through a factory line in perfect rows. Each small fish is coated with a thick red-brown sauce, sesame seeds, and a shine of oil. At home, one pack may disappear in minutes. But inside this Korean factory, the same food is made by the ton. The process looks simple from the outside: fish, sauce, package. But the real story is hidden in the details. The size of each anchovy matters. The moisture matters. The heat matters. Even the way the sauce clings to the fish decides whether the final product will taste clean, sweet, spicy, and balanced. To understand how marinated anchovies are made on an industrial scale in Korea, the story must begin far before the package. It begins with dried anchovies arriving at the factory doors.
So the factory begins with sorting. The anchovies are shaken, separated, screened, and checked under bright lamps. The line
The anchovies used for this kind of Korean side dish are not large fish. They are small, light, and already dried before entering the main production line. This makes the first stage very important. A broken fish can burn too quickly. A dusty fish can spoil the clean flavor. A fish with too much moisture can make the sauce weak. So the factory begins with sorting. The anchovies are shaken, separated, screened, and checked under bright lamps. The line removes powder, broken tails, and tiny fragments. Then air moves through the fish to lift away the lightest dust. The goal is not to make the anchovies look perfect. The goal is to make thousands of small fish behave the same way when heat and sauce arrive later. Before flavor can be added, the factory creates order.
Now the anchovies meet heat. This is a controlled drying and roasting step, not deep frying. The small
Now the fish meet heat. This is not deep frying. This is a controlled drying and roasting step. The anchovies pass through warm air so the factory can remove unwanted moisture and sharpen the flavor. Too little heat and the fish stays soft. Too much heat and the final dish tastes bitter. The line moves slowly enough for the warm air to touch every layer. As the anchovies come out, the color becomes slightly deeper. The smell changes too. The raw dried scent turns into something warmer and nuttier. This step also helps the sauce later. A dry surface holds glaze better than a damp one. The factory is preparing each fish like a blank surface. Soon the sauce will arrive, and the anchovies need to carry that flavor without falling apart.
The sauce is the heart of the product. In a small kitchen, a female East Asian cook can taste and adjust by instinct.
The sauce is the heart of the product. In a small kitchen, a cook can taste and adjust by instinct. In a factory, balance must be repeated again and again. Soy sauce gives salt. Chili paste gives color and warmth. Rice syrup gives shine and sweetness. Garlic gives depth. Oil helps the glaze wrap around every fish. The mixture is heated until thick enough to coat, but not so thick that the anchovies clump together. Then the factory brings two worlds together. The dry roasted fish enter a large mixing drum. The hot marinade is added in a controlled stream. The drum turns slowly. Every rotation changes the look of the anchovies. Pale silver becomes deep red-brown. Dry becomes glossy. Separate fish become one finished side dish.
So the anchovies move onto cooling belts. Filtered air passes over the surface. The sauce becomes thicker as the temperature drops.
After mixing, the anchovies are not packed right away. The glaze is still warm. The fish are still soft from the sauce. If the factory sealed the product at this moment, steam could collect inside the pack and weaken the texture, so the anchovies move on to cooling belts. Filtered air passes over the surface. The sauce becomes thicker as the temperature drops. The shine stays, but the glaze tightens. Workers watch for clumps and uneven spots. The line gently breaks the mass apart without crushing the fish. This is one of the quietest parts of the factory, but it decides the final bite. The anchovies must stay separate, glossy, and chewy. Not dry, not wet, not broken, just sticky enough to hold flavor.
The marinated anchovies pass into automated weighing hoppers, where small gates open and close in quick movements. The portions drop into trays waiting below.
Now the factory changes from cooking to precision. The anchovies have flavor. The next job is portion control. Every tray must hold the same amount. Too much product creates waste. Too little product breaks trust. The marinated anchovies pass into automated weighing hoppers, where small gates open and close in quick movements. The portions drop into trays waiting below. Workers still watch the line, because sticky foods are harder to handle than dry foods. A piece can cling to a wall. A small clump can fall late. The factory solves this with vibration, timing, and gentle movement. The goal is simple, but difficult at speed. Every package must look full, clean, and ready to eat before sealing begins.
Sealing turns the food from a factory product into something that can travel. The clear film is pressed onto each tray. Heat bonds the film to the rim.
Sealing turns the food from a factory product into something that can travel. The clear film is pressed onto each tray. Heat bonds the film to the rim. Air is controlled so the anchovies stay fresh. The package must protect the sauce, the smell, the texture, and the shine. After sealing, the trays pass through a check line. Some packages are weighed again. Some pass under sensors. Workers look for loose film, trapped sauce on the rim, or trays that are not clean enough for sale. Then labels are applied. The product finally starts to look familiar. Small trays of marinated anchovies move in rows, like something already waiting on a Korean supermarket shelf. But one more step remains before the final reveal.
The final stage is quiet, cold, and controlled. Finished boxes enter storage, where the
The final stage is quiet, cold, and controlled. Finished boxes enter storage, where the product waits before delivery. Inside each package, the journey is complete. Dry anchovies arrived as pale, fragile fish. They were sorted, cleaned, roasted, coated, cooled, weighed, sealed, inspected, and packed. What began as thousands of tiny pieces of dried seafood has become a ready-to-eat Korean side dish. The final tray looks simple: small anchovies, red glaze, sesame seeds, and shine. But behind that small tray is a long chain of timing, heat, air, motion, and precision. That is the hidden beauty of industrial Korean food production. A tiny fish passes through a giant factory and leaves as something familiar enough to sit beside a bowl of rice.